Laurie. This generation do it well. I'll get it.
Oh my God. You're not wearing underwear.
Of course I'm.
Skirt that tight, you got no secrets. Skirt that tight, I can tell if you got an IUD. You seen Dr. Cole?
No,
You're blushing.
I am not.
Look at me. Oh my God!
How'd you do it?
So I'm safe?
In this job, yeah. Crotch, on the other hand. How'd you do it?
Prayer, mostly.
Just tell me, does Cuddy have her groove back?
It'd be rude of me to discuss.
You handed over her panties. I don't think gallantry is really an option at this point.
If I tell you, then where's the magic?
He passed out. Ultrasound revealed bleeding around his heart. We drained 100 cc's before it stopped.
The antibiotics aren't working. It's obviously not tularemia or any other infection.
Excuse me. We were talking.
Bleeding around the heart could mean botched biopsy when Cole was looking for the...
Why would you accuse the man who decides your fate of screwing up?
Those really were her panties?
Cole has traveled through the forest of crustaceans and brought us a treasure. He has earned his reward.
If I could just get the immunity, I would...
No, Sophie, you can't. Use whatever criteria you want.
Could be a clotting issue.
If he developed DIC after the surgery, even a normal biopsy bleeds out of control.
So, cardiac arrest and DIC. What's the common denominator?
Could be cancer.
We've been looking in his chest since he got here. It's clean.
So the main mass is somewhere else. Throws up a clot, blocks an artery in his heart, causes the arrest.
Good. Go find out where he's hiding his cancer.
If you swallowed any more metal, now would be a good time to tell us.
Oh, my hands feel kind of numb.
And you lost a lot of blood.
I'm gonna die.
Everybody gets scared in the hospital. You're sick, you feel awful.
No. This time tomorrow, I'll be dead.
So, who's going on the block?
He thinks he's dying.
He's probably right.
Tomorrow.
You decide to put me up, I totally get it. Nothing personal.
I haven't decided anything.
But you don't like me.
I like you. Some fluid in the lungs.
No masses. I'm manipulative. I play the game. I can be a bitch.
There's a dark spot.
Damage from where the key ripped through. You're probably expecting me to bash the others. Give examples of how they screwed up. You know I can. I'm a good doctor. As good as anybody around here. Probably better. You know that's the only thing that matters.
What's that?
It's not a tumor, it's another bleed. This one's in his kidney.
And his thigh. He's bleeding all over the place.
His timetable may be right on.
It was creepy. The patient predicted his own death.
Would have been more impressive if he predicted that he wasn't going to die. Of course, that takes longer to prove.
Could be a symptom. Sense of impending doom.
Yeah, could be adrenal gland disorders, blood issues, anaphylaxis.
If you're gonna kiss his ass to protect your ass, at least wait until he's had a good idea. It's a symptom of him being a charlatan. He's a second-rate magician with a mysterious illness. Why wouldn't he predict his own death? If he's wrong, we all forget it. If he's right, he goes out a legend.
He got scared right after a transfusion. Tainted blood has been known to cause a sense of impending doom. Could also explain the DIC.
I predict all your pagers go off right now. But if it had happened,
Anyone bother looking at his panel? His immunoglobulin levels are low.
That doesn't tell us anything specific.
Are you
but-
acting stupid because you know you're safe? Clever.
Low immunoglobulin plus failing heart plus fluid in the lungs plus internal bleeding equals amyloidosis.
He's bleeding way too much for amyloidosis.
Is anything about his hands or feet feeling weak?
He said his hands felt numb, but that's explained by the blood loss.
No! Do not give me credit for that. Close doesn't count. That's how people get sucked into this stupidity.
He's seizing.
Somebody stabilize him. Rest of you, pull his medical records. Go back 10 years. Look for joint pain, fatigue, anything associated with amyloidosis.
Mr. Finn, nod if you can hear me. You had a grand mal seizure. We're giving you liquids and an anticonvulsant. Just try to rest. Pulse is dropping. He's stabilizing. You're not going to put me on the block, are you?
I haven't decided who I'm gonna pick.
It's cool. His legs look swollen to you?
Slight swelling could be renal.
I babysat for you.
I decided I'm gonna make my decision based solely on who deserves to be here.
That's admirable, though stupid. You shouldn't save the strongest. You should get rid of the strongest. Eliminate your competition, which is definitely not me. And I'm your friend. And how are you gonna explain to your kid that I can't take him to the zoo next week because you got me fired?
Cutner. He's gonna seize again.
Flank pain, his kidneys are shutting down. Also, Ambers are racist.
You knew they'd get paged?
I noticed a trend. If nobody does anything, sick people often get sicker.
Think it's remotely possible they had sex?
They're both single. It's still legal in the blue states.
Barely knows him.
You know, in some cultures, hiring people to steal someone's underpants is considered wooing. You should move there, because here it's just, creepy.
There was no woo. This was an effective test.
This is beneath my skills.
Kidneys are shutting down. Led to a sodium deficiency, caused him to seize.
Kidney failure means I was right about amyloidosis.
Except that nothing in his medical history remotely indicates amyloidosis.
So, kidney failure proves I'm right about the bad blood.
Bad blood doesn't explain the heart or the liver.
His major symptoms didn't start until after we transfused him.
Is cardiac arrest no longer considered a major symptom?
Not when it's caused by drowning.
So your new theory is that you were an idiot to take this case?
Yes. Can I go test that theory now?
Waste of time. He needs a bone marrow transplant for the amyloidosis.
You'd have to irradiate him first. If they're right about the blood, you'd be destroying his immune system for nothing. Which could be a good thing. Does he have a really crappy life?
Go prove I'm right. Do a subcutaneous fat biopsy.
At least let us eliminate the bad blood theory. Check the blood banks for mismarks and contamination.
You got 2 hours.
That's completely arbitrary.
No. If I'd said that you got 3 lunar months, that'd be completely arbitrary. 2 hours is how long it's going to take Big Love to finish a biopsy that you guys can't do because you're wasting 2 hours checking blood. 9-3.
5 all.